Now we're going to work with the chocolate mint ice cream terrine here. And like I said before, you want to make sure the ice cream is really soft for this to help you shape it a lot better. Read that here in a second. Okay. All right. Start off with your vanilla. See where it's nice and soft, you can pat it out to where it's flat, so you can actually make a good layer there. And depending on your flavor, your preference, you may want more of the mint than the vanilla, or you may want it vice versa, just a thin layer of the mint as opposed with a thick layer of vanilla. That's why there's really no set recipe for this. It's just the general ingredients to your own preference. Now the mint, it is a very noticeable mint flavor. So if you just like a little mint, just try it with just about an inch thick and about 2 inches thick of the vanilla. Here I'm going to do about 1.5 inches on each layer. Okay. Now we're going to take some of our grasshoppers, like I said, or any type of chocolate mint cookie that you may prefer. There's different varieties out there. This obviously is one of the most noticeable brand names. I'm going to just chop some up real fine. There we go. Okay. Basically, like the way you would make a graham cracker crust is what you're going to be doing with this. So you just melt a little bit of butter. And you'll mix that up to where it's pretty firm, where you can pat it out, just like you were making a crust. You're going to make a thin layer of that. Let's get a little bow here. Now, the next step says to take some of another package and have it a larger crumble. All you need to do for that, you can either crumble it with your hands, just enough where, it doesn't have to be perfect. You can have some that's a large size, or some with a little size. That's actually better because it'll add to the texture of it. As well as when you cut through it, you won't have that even layer. You don't really want that even layer look with this one. Okay. There you go. Just pour your butter in there. Now with 1 pack of that, it's about 1/4 cup of butter with this type of cookie. Now, some cookies, there's obviously the weight's going to be a little bit different, sizes of the cookies and everything. So you may have to add a little bit or take a little bit away. But with this size or this brand of cookie, about 1/4 cup is just about right for this recipe. Okay. And you want to use not quite half of it for this layer, because you want to save a little bit over half for the top layer when you're making it. When you pour it out, it's actually going to be your bottom layer. Okay. Just pat it in there. Now, we're going to make just some regular chocolate instant pudding. You know, you can use any, whatever your favorite is, your own preference. Kind of make that ahead of time to give it time to chill. You can go ahead and pour a layer on that. And just spread that out. Okay. Now, the larger crumbs, you want to just take those and just sprinkle them out on a layer there. Yeah, if you're a chocoholic, this is definitely a recipe for you too. Okay. Now we're going to take chocolate mint, or chocolate chip mint ice cream. And just spread out a layer there. Now, of course, you can do this with any flavors. I mean, I've seen these with you know, different types of whatever your favorite candy bar is. Like if you have Reese's cups, you can take icing, or ice cream, just vanilla ice cream, add a little bit of peanut butter to it, mix it up, and then take some chocolate ice cream, make you some layers like that. I've seen it with butter fingers, because you can get the Butterfinger ice cream or the Heath bar. So whatever your favorite candy bar is, you can make one of these to that flavor. Oreo, of course, is, you know, one of the big ones. Everybody seems to love the Oreo ones. Okay. Just spread that out. It don't have to be perfectly flat or level going through there, because we're getting ready to make the final layer here. Yes, this is the one that you chopped up real fine, add the butter. Because if you put it on just the crumbles itself, what's going to happen, even after you freeze it and you pour it out, the crumbs are going to go everywhere, and it's going to make a big mess. Now this one you want to set and freeze for at least 3 to 4 hours, preferably overnight, to let it set.